This is Yume, and I'm back with my second interview. Joining me today is Kayron, one of the authors of Purge Star Sagas, an independent Western manga that you can find on Manga Plus. All right, so
Yes.
my first question is, how did you and Tierno meet?
Me and Fiorno met. Technically, we met in middle school. Like me and bro we was in the same class. So that's how we technically met. We was in the same class. Hated bros guts. Swear to God. But it was like every now and then I see bro in the halls. But eventually, it really came around full circle. We both ended up applying to this early college academy. We both got accepted into it, and uh, we had we had a class together. That was our literature class, and
Mm-hmm.
we was in that class. It was me, him, and two other guys, right? So we all kind of hung out. Breakfast, hung out, lunch, right? And we pretty much all rocked together. So it was pretty much all of us was anime junkies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm telling you, like, bro, we up in this joint playing Dragon Ball Legends at the table at lunch every day playing Dragon Ball Legends. I put them on the Dragon Ball Legends. So that's really how we got closer because we all started playing Dragon Ball Legends. The fourth guy he couldn't play because he had a busted up phone. But we all pretty much we all cooking up playing Dragon Ball Legends every day. PvP. I was the worst out of the group, not gonna lie, which kind of sucked because I put them on to the game.
That's
But
crazy.
it, hey man, hey, you ain't gonna do me like that. You ain't gonna do me like
I mean,
that
it'd
now.
be like that sometimes. It's all right.
But look. So basically, after that, we ended up second semester. Everybody had to go online school. COVID and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sucked. But it wasn't that horrible because some good came out of it. Because when this next school year came around, everybody had to go online. Me and T hadn't talked all through that first round of COVID. So I'm over here like, hey, shit, okay, it is what it is. But I ended up hitting him up one day because I was like, hey, bro, you got the answers to the social studies work?
Mm-hmm.
But uh he had answers, so I was fucked up. But anyways, come around, we get back in school, COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after we get back in the school building, I say, man, you know what, bro? I really, really like want to write a manga. And the reason why this came around is because I cooked, like everybody knows the story. If you watch my vids, uh, got cool with this chick. She drew, I wrote, right? But anyways, I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to write this manga, and man, before everybody got to start out somewhere, right? And my shit was trash, man. My shit was trash.
You're
And
writing.
T, everybody else was, oh my god, this is amazing. But I knew it wasn't because like I just didn't feel right. Everything felt like it was kind of, man. T was the first person I hit T up and I was like, hey man, read this because we was both in literature class. We was both pretty smart dudes. Almost verbatim, he said, this shit is trash. Why did you
Oh
send me
man.
this? How dare you? Never breathe again. So I was like, all right, man, help me edit this thing out. He was actually the one who came up with the idea. Almost I came up with the idea for the prologue because he was the one who was like, man, we need some foreground information. Like, we need foreground information. Like, we need to know kind of what's this setup. And they clicked me to say, oh, I should make a prologue. So that's kind of how the prologue came about. And afterwards, I went back to rescripting, and me and him, we tried rescripting from what I had, and we both was like, yep, this isn't working. Right. So I called him and I was like, hey man, you want to just be an editor for the project, man? You edit, I write. And he was like, yeah, man. So I started, I was paying, bro. And then, we kept writing so much together. He was like, we just kind of clicked one day. He was like, bro, this isn't an editor and writing situation. Like, this isn't me writing. Like, nigga, this is just co-writers at this point. He's like, yeah, like, and I was like, man, you know what? This isn't my project. This is our project, man. We gonna rock it like that. He's like, hell yeah. So from
Mm.
there, pretty much just all clicked and came together, bro. It was just two friends who said, man, we gonna be the best.
All right, that's interesting. So my next question is, how did you recruit your artists? You said you have three, I believe.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna tell you this. Recruiting them was the hardest part of the whole shit, and it wasn't even hard. It was tedious because the way we did it was, man, we had to go through Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had to go through Instagram, and we would literally our pattern, bro. I came up with this shit. It would be go to Instagram, find any artist who did manga, whatever, follow him, send him like an inquiry, and then the suggested pages at the bottom. Go to that one, go to that one, go to that one, and just talk to all of them. So I'm texting 100 people a day trying to get them on in this project. Just going. I'm setting up like the first 3 hours of my day before I wake up, get out of bed, anything. Texting people. I'm staying up till 4 in the morning texting people. Then T started doing it too. And then on top of that, we ended up going into like Reddit, and like anybody who use Reddit, you go on a little Reddit page, you can set up little job inquiries. Hey, we making a manga, mangaka studio, all them little subreddits. So we really went between subreddits and just Instagram. I guess you not outbound calling, like outbound texting, I guess you could say. And that was really
Mm-hmm.
our pattern, and that's how we got everybody.
That's dedication. How many days would you say it took, or months?
Oh, ha. Whew. Total to get the team how it is right now, it took over a year because people was coming in and out, in and out, in and out. So I would say like to get this team, it took a year.
Okay. How do you manage your artists? Because if you have three artists, how do they keep the same art style? Is one doing backgrounds, one doing like the characters?
Oh yeah. So Rack or Raki, right? He does the storyboards and the designs. So he's the one who does all the buildings, the maps, all that intricate detail stuff. And then he also does storyboards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yannick, right? It's actually pronounced Yannick. Um, he he does the art, right? He does all the drawing, he does the line art. Sometimes, if need be, Rack will pitch in, right, and help him with certain things, right, if need be. And then Dre, he's our concept artist. He does all the character concepts, XYZ. Sometimes Rack asks to do some too, but I really prefer Dre do it because Dre has a really imaginative style of doing things. So yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Everyone has a set role, and we all click up through our Discord and our Instagram group chat, and then obviously we everything else goes through Google Drive.
All right. You don't have to answer this next one if you don't want to, but how do you pay the group? Do you pay flat fees or royalties, or do you split the income?
We pay by commission,
Oh, okay, okay. So
so
all
they
the
tell
artists are
they
commissioned,
tell me,
and
yeah,
my bad,
they
you go
tell
ahead.
me how much they want. They
Okay.
pretty much tell me how much they want. Like, hey man, hit these concepts today. How much it's gonna be? Oh, it'll be this much. Okay, like that's pretty much how we go. Because at the moment, PSS hasn't like we're not selling yet. So we start selling. That's when royalties come in. So we kind of gonna push away from commission, go more into royalty aspect, or lower commission and up royalties. But right now we straight commission.
All right, all right. And then the last one for the warm ups is how would you recommend other writers recruit their artists?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Don't use Reddit. Reddit got some just people who on bullshit.
What do you
Dre
mean by
and
that?
man, these Reddit people, man, they kind of like they fucking weird, bro. They weirdos. Like, bro,
Can you
everybody
give
been on Reddit, bro.
examples?
You know Reddit people weird as hell, man. People they hit you up, man. They'll be like, not everybody rich. Sometimes you probably ain't got no more money, man. They'll go in a bit, man, broke ass, trash ass, hoe ass nigga. And then you look at their art, and it's like, man, you draw like me. So it's like, man, they art be mid, and if they art good, they want $200 a page, and it's like, bro, that's professional artist fees, and you just now starting out, and you don't even do screen tones right.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, man, I would say go to right I went, man. Instagram. Instagram works best. It seems like for me, I would say it's the best one. You're gonna get more responses, and they're gonna be real individual responses from real world people. Nobody answer gonna be influenced by the next guy. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
everybody, you gonna see they art, you gonna know exactly who you hiring. You don't need to say, hey, let me see your portfolio. You feel me? You see their art page, you know what they into, you know how they draw, you know if they do manga, you know if they experience, right?
True.
So Instagram really the best way, and all the connections genuine because you're just talking to normal people.
All right. All right. Now I want to move into publishing. How do you plan to publish your first volume?
Oh man, so everybody know publisher submissions are some of the hardest things in the world because they take a long time to get back to you. XYZ, man. Honestly, for the first volume, man, we really almost 100% going with Amazon. Putting it on
Amazon
there.
KDP?
Oh yes, sir.
That's the same thing I use.
That's really like the first volume, really get that traction, and then We in the process of building a website, so the books will eventually move over to that website, and that's really how that's gonna go. So we probably gonna be self-publishing for a while, up until a publisher hits us, or we win a competition.
What do you mean by win a competition? You mean on Manga Plus? Is that what it is?
Fuck a Manga Plus creators. Man, we put our shit on Manga Plus just so people can see it. We not trying to win no competition, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. We put our shit on Manga Plus so existing fans of PSS and maybe a few new ones can see PSS, right? We not in it to, we gonna win a Manga Plus competition. That shit is all pipe dream, bro. The real manga competitions are in Japan. You feel me? The real manga competitions are not them international ones, man. You gonna get published or some shit. They might show your shit, but you're not getting serialized. The real manga competitions is in Japan. You feel me?
How are you gonna
And they'll
win a
tell
competition
you
in Japan?
man, you not. That's the point. So 9 times out of 10, a publisher will have to find you, right?
Oh, okay.
Publishers, there is a book by Shonen Jump called Shonen Jump, How to Create Manga, and they will literally tell you all the Shonen Jump people. They either enter a competition made by Shonen Jump in Japan, or they go directly to the Shonen Jump office and hand their shit in person. Which means literally the best way to get published is to be in Japan, go up to the office and say, here, how the fuck you gonna do that from America? And they don't take works outside of Japan. That shit has to be typed in Japanese. So you can't mail your shit over, international mailing, and that shit be in English. And if you send it in Japanese, guess what? How the fuck you gonna write your manga in Japanese? Unless you buy a translator, which honestly, would it be a bad idea? Might have just had some click there.
I mean, but then the amount of money you'd spend on the translator and mailing, like the chances of you actually making it, that's a lot of risk.
Honestly, it depends on how much the like for lettering. It depends on how much he charges. I mean, some people charge upwards to $200, $400. That's a fair price.
So
I'm gonna start saying I need 2 bands.
My bad.
Continue. I mean, if it's 200 per chapter, I'm cool on it. Or 400 I'm cool on it. But if a motherfucker tells me, hey, bro, I need 10 bands for 2 words, oh, bitch, I'm gonna slime your ass out, nigga.
All right. So is your final goal to get published, or do you plan to stay independent, or is your final goal to get published?
Final goal to get published, man. I would be an idiot to say that I never want to get published. That like I'm not on some buffoonery where it's like, I never want to get published. Of course, why the fuck wouldn't I want the thing that's gonna bring the most income? Why wouldn't I want the thing that's gonna bring the most monetization, or the thing that's gonna bring the most outsourcing? People are gonna see my shit the most. Of course, I want to get published, right? But there's gonna be steps to that, right? And I know it's gonna take a lot of hard work, and it's gonna take investments. And honestly, the translator bit might be the piece, right? That might really be the piece. I ain't never really considered it, but now I'm thinking about it. Go international shipping, mail it out to the Shonen Jump office, have someone who can consistently translate each chapter to Japanese. That might be the move.
Are there American publishers that you're looking at?
American publishers, the only one worth a damn is Dark Horse Comics. And honestly, I'm thinking about resubmitting to them around the time that we finish the volume, because they do want their complete work. So I'm thinking about re-entering into Dark Horse around May.
Okay. How do you plan to incorporate Kickstarter? Because you said you were a temporary Manga Plus creator until you release your first volume.
Yes, sir. So Kickstarter, we thinking about when we do Kickstarter, like we got merch coming too. So when we do Kickstarter, we want to make sure we got our merch together, all that shit, get our website together, things of that nature, right? So Kickstarter will be coming around the release of the first volume, so it will be coming around May. Mm-hmm. And we know we're gonna advertise this shit like a motherfucker, and really just get some people on board. Ship out some t-shirts, some pants, some hats, hoodies, and that's really gonna be. And then for certain certain Kickstarter, depending on what tier you get, you feel me, we're gonna ship out some free copies of the book.
Okay. And then how will you advertise your manga after the release of volume 1? Because you plan to leave Manga Plus, right?
Right. Honestly, man, you gotta pay for ads, man. Pay for ads on Instagram, pay for ads on YouTube. Yes, you can do that. You feel me? Pay for ads on YouTube, make a little short vid. Probably gonna pay somebody to professionally edit that vid. Shit. Advertise shit on Facebook, advertise shit on Google, and really just pay for them ads, man. That's really the main way, bro.
All right, so that moves into my next question with marketing. Is that what you think is the best way to market your manga?
Definitely, bro. You gotta pay for ads, man. You gotta pay for ads. You gotta make ads, like not just like put a post up, like bro. You like that's the easy shit to do on Instagram. But honestly, bro, we already know we're gonna have to make a full blown ad, and that's gonna have to be a way. Make a full blown ad, have it edited, and then put that bitch out and have that shit advertised like a motherfucker. That's really the wave, man. You gotta pay for an ad, bro. There's no way around it. You gotta pay for ads. You gotta pay for marketing. You might have to go put some posters up outside. Marketing isn't just, oh shit, I'm gonna put my shit on one platform, put my shit on Manga Plus, and hope somebody see it. You got 2K views, bro. Nigga, that shit is per page. You got 300 pages. 2K views, only 10 people seen your shit. Hell no.
What about YouTube or like Instagram or Twitter? What do you think about like advertising as like becoming some kind of influencer, sort of like RDC world?
Man, we got a YouTube channel right now. It's doing pretty well. You know, mostly because of that one vid. You feel me? That shit blowing up. You feel me? Hopefully that, you know, every YouTuber got that. You know, it's a fact in nature. Every YouTuber got that one vid that really put them on.
Yeah.
And then from there, everybody kind of just ride with them. So honestly, YouTube, we've been, you know, uploading at least 4 times a month. That's really the aim goal for YouTube, man. And we've been doing pretty well. I'm probably gonna put a vid out sometime this weekend, along with, you know, you putting out this vid whenever you put it out. So
probably today.
We really just okay. So YouTube really the wave, man. YouTube doing it big.
Which one do you think is more valuable if like an artist had to choose one? Advertising, paying for ads, or doing YouTube?
I would say do both. I would say there is no either or. You have to do both. If you do one or the other, it's like if you just do YouTube, guess what? You have to outsource the other platforms still, right? Especially if you're supposed to be selling something. Do you see? Okay, Sony Entertainment. Sony Entertainment has Instagram, a Twitter, a Facebook, all platforms, and their own website.
Yeah.
Sony Entertainment, nigga, they multi-million-dollar company. What the fuck makes you think you're better than Sony Entertainment?
Good point. All right, how do you get around the issue of indie consumers being the only other creators?
Bro, honestly, I'm gonna say this, man. It's so hard to get around that issue of, oh my God, the only people reading my shit are people who make manga. Especially when like most people, they start out, what do? They follow all the indie manga creators, right? They follow them boys, and then they might, if they put their ads on Instagram, they put people like my followers, which means they just gonna get more. They just gonna get more indie manga creators, right? Think about it. If you put people like my followers and all your followers are indie manga creators, what are you gonna get in return? Indie manga creators. They're not consumers, right? And 9 out of 10, them advertising to their consumer base is probably just indie manga creators. And think about the biggest indie manga creators, right?
Yeah.
Shit. This isn't really manga, but think about Black Sands, right? They started as indie. What they got? All their consumers is people who Black Power. They know they market. They know they fan base. They Black Power. You feel me? That's they shit. You feel me? I mean, I ain't really with that. You know, but I ain't really with that. You know, Black Power being the only shit your story about. But you know, they all Black Power, and all they fans are Black Power manga fans, right? You got Saturday AM. They shit trash as fuck. But hey, you feel me?
I'll ask you about them later.
Look here. What Saturday AM? What they fan base is? Goddamn,
I don't know.
Black Power and all that shit, right? You feel me? But they got a fan base because they know exactly who they marketing towards. Any manga creators, they what do they market towards, right? They just say, oh, read my manga. What you tell your homeboys? Oh, read my manga. What you tell your homeboys, right? To really market to a fan base, bro, you gotta appeal to an existing market, right? The existing market is manga. So comparing your shit, really starting out, bro, I say drag along with the big dogs. You feel me? Compare, and contrast, use, you know, existing manga and thumbnail. Really drag in and build a fan base from existing creations, and then slowly make yourself more independent and just get people interested in you. I would say that's the best way. And that's really what our current formula is. You see, a lot of time we might talk about shonen in general, but we always pull it back in to PSS.
Okay. All right. Now a writing question. How do you know when you're writing well?
You know when you're writing well when you know you're writing well. You know you're writing well when you actually can look at your shit and don't cringe. And everybody knows, I don't give a fuck what it is. I know you cringe when you see your shit and it's trash. Nigga, I'm years in, I can still look at my stuff and cringe. People, you have an inherent sense of right or wrong, right? You know what's good or bad, right? On top of that, I would say you gotta get somebody else to look at your shit, and a genuine individual, people who are actually reading your shit and take honest criticism. Once you incorporate criticisms, then the main matter of the fact is you gotta practice. After practicing for a long while, The way you will truly know you are writing good is when you look at your old work and you can criticize yourself and really see what to improve and know the main improvements that are to be made. The main points of writing are pacing, right? Storytelling, and description. Simple as that. Pacing, how well things are paced out, how this goes here, this goes there, this goes there. Description, how well things are explained, right? How well do you tell me about this? Are you just saying, hey, yo, this does this, bye? Or are you breaking it down and maybe give me a couple pages, a couple words, a couple paragraphs on that? And then last but not least, storytelling. And that goes into the characters, the world, the foreshadowing. So really, those are the three elements of writing.
You said people have like an internal kind of compass of whether they're writing well or not. What if people's internal compass is just like messed up? They're delusional. They think they're writing well when they're not.
Oh, they're gonna fail.
And then for criticism, what if the person that's giving you criticism is not giving you good criticism? How do you discern between good and bad criticism?
Good criticism is the criticism that breaks down the points and gives you thorough explanation. Bad criticism is something that is vague. Or it's just a dick ride.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, you're doing amazing. Yeah.
That's not criticism at that point.
That's not criticism. Oh, wow, I really love this. Why do you love it? What made you love it, right? I love this because you did this. You broke it down this way. However, there were points where, you know, this could have been better. This could have been better. This is how you can improve it, right? Good criticism also comes forward with a potential solution.
Okay. All right. Now into the final section, the indie space. Who do you think are the best inspirations or role models for indie manga?
If I'm being honest, indie manga has no good inspirations.
Oh, dang. What about ddmark?
Hey, bro.
What?
I'm gonna say this with the utmost respect. You cuss on your channel?
I mean, you can cuss. It's fine. I don't.
Yeah, fuck ddmark.
Okay, I don't know how that's respect.
Yeah, I don't respect anyone who disrespects my craft. I don't.
How do you
respect
disrespect
someone
it?
who he verbatim copies. I don't even care about the manga aspect because he's an amazing artist. But writing wise, that's my craft. Writing, I don't respect anyone who disrespects the realm of a writer. I can't respect you. I can't respect you as an individual. You go into people's works, find things that you like, and instead of taking inspiration, you just take. People. Let's start with Ruthless Render first. Ruthless Render is Chainsaw Man. It's like people say you got a little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen. Fuck the Jujutsu Kaisen. This shit is Chainsaw Man.
No, I got Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, guys, let's break this down, right? How does the story start off, right? He comes into a hotel room or a house, whatever, right? And he come kill some dude, right? Hey, what happened in the fifth chapter of Chainsaw Man? What did he do? He went into a crib and killed that demon and then took his magazines, right? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, who did Denji work for? The Mafia, did he?
Yeah.
Hey, and then the Mafia betrayed him, right? And then he had like a sidekick or somebody who he really cared about, or a companion. Pochita. Hey, Pochita sounds a lot like that girl who bro was with. Didn't his companion get killed by the Mafia along with him? Hey, didn't that happen to Denji too? And then that happened to Ruthless Render? And then after he got killed, didn't he wake up and then he had like a cool form with sharp teeth, something coming out of his head and some form of claws or hold up, that sounded a lot like Ruthless Render. Oh shit, you know who did that first? Oh shit, Chainsaw Man. And then he killed everybody in that room. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. That's just the first chapter, right?
Yeah.
And then even the shit that is unique is not unique. And then even if it is completely unique, here's the thing. The thing that he has is like his unique ideas. Oh, they just not interesting. These are not interesting. So what are you doing? Why are you not perfect? You trying to become an artist? You're an amazing artist. Become a writer first. Go back into that writing board or work for somebody. Some people just need to find you a writer, and just work for him, or hire you a writer and have him work for you, and just tell him, hey, this is how I want, or get you an editing consultant, get you someone who edits, and have him edit your story, have him make your shit better, have him make your shit unique. Or let's talk about Car Baby. People want to say, oh, Car Baby copy Chainsaw. Yeah, copy Chainsaw Man as always, because that's probably his favorite manga. But it copied another indie manga. What indie manga do you think it copied?
I don't know.
Yeah, it copied Dog Nigga.
Oh, I've heard of that. I guess that's an indie manga.
Dog, you know how Dog Nigga
Oh, wait.
off?
The mom had sex with the dog. The mom had sex with a car. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Somebody rapes something that it shouldn't. Oh, yeah, she raped that car.
I mean, a car doesn't
and
have...
Dog Nigga...
Never mind. I'm not saying that.
Bro, Dog Nigga starts off, a dude rapes a dog, and then that dog wants revenge for it. That's the whole story of Dog Nigga. And then the mom rapes and then produces something that's part car, part woman. You mean how Dog Nigga is part dog, part man, and is very vulgar, just like Dog Nigga. And then we finally get to the Chainsaw Man bit where the cat is Pochita. The transformation at the end almost looks identical to Chainsaw Man. If you don't believe me, pull up her car transformation, and then pull up Dingy Chainsaw Man for it. And then didn't that cat that she had with her get stolen by, I swear, a bat demon?
A bat, it did.
Hey, who did Power's cat get stolen by? A bat demon.
A bat demon.
So yeah, he don't copy shit. He don't copy people's shit. And then the thing is, how do you make something entertaining? Yeah, instead of using genuine storytelling, you just use a whole bunch of cursing and vulgarity and just degenerate behavior. That's your idea of good storytelling? Yeah, it might be funny, but you know what else is funny? South Park. I wouldn't say South Park has amazing storytelling, but it's entertaining, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe if that's all you good at, degenerate behavior, maybe you should maybe you shouldn't be a mangaka. Maybe you should do a South Park remake. Maybe they might want you there. Or here's a better idea, because I have you know the one manga that can use degeneracy and be entertaining?
What's that?
JoJo's. JoJo's is a good manga though, and it's unique. But JoJo's can use degeneracy and be entertaining because it doesn't overdo its degeneracy. Like JoJo's part 5 was one of the most degenerate shits ever. These niggas, the scene starts out, he stabbed this man with, you fucking dumbass piece of shit, you bitch ass whore. Like, yeah, they talk like that in JoJo's, but it's a good story. You can talk like that in your manga, right? But you gotta have a good story to back it. ddmark not good at writing, but he's an amazing artist, and I would never disrespect an amazing artist because I respect all artists. I respect it. It's a hard craft master. But writing, using your brain, you're not good at it, and that's okay. You feel me? That's okay. But definitely, man, if you want to hire a writer, do that. Hire an editor, do that. Hire a writer and an editor, do that. Or, maybe you just not meant to make your own manga. Maybe you just meant to find somebody who wants to, write manga and then just draw for them. And that's okay. You feel me? Sometimes your purpose isn't what you think your purpose is.
So what about White Manga? You don't think he's a good
White
role model?
Manga? I respect White as an individual. I respect that he got out there, he made shit happen, right? I don't respect his storytelling. I think that he can tell a story. I think he can tell a good story if he wanted to. But Apple Black, it has potential, but it's taken down by all of this, 2024 and goddamn inclusion bullshit.
How much of Apple Black have you read? I have 2 volumes.
Man, I want him to take Apple Black and make Apple Black just a good story. Like no inclusion bullshit. Just have fun. Stop trying to be inclusive. Fuck people's feelings, man. Fuck that 2024. No, man. Enjoy your work, bro. Do you know why Oda is so successful? Because he writes for himself. That's why Oda is successful. Oda writes for Oda.
Just because he wanted to draw butts.
Right. Oda draws One Piece how he draws One Piece because he likes that style. Oda said, hey, Gear 5 is fun because I got tired of serious manga. And you know what? If you don't like it, fuck you. That's what he said. Yes or no?
I don't remember the FU part, but I think the
He
rest
did.
was pretty
Yeah, he
similar.
did say that. But that's essentially was his message. Hey man, I want to make fun manga, and it's for some people, and it's not for other people, and that's okay. But I'm gonna do what I enjoy doing. You feel me? Do that,
How
man.
much of
White.
Apple Black have you read though? Because I know you've read all of Ruthless or a lot of Ruthless Render and Cat Baby, whatever it's called,
Man,
Car
I read
Baby.
3 chapters of that.
Three chapters. Dang,
I couldn't get into it, man.
that's fair. He's a good artist though.
He's a great artist. Great artist, man. I mean, you know what you're doing, bro. But man, you don't. You're overdoing it. You're overplaying your part. Your part isn't to be inclusive. Your part is to be a writer. And if you're gonna be inclusive, man, you can have a diverse society. There's nothing wrong
At
with
least
that.
be a
But
good
don't
writer.
stick it. Right. Don't stick it down my throat that, oh, this culture is this culture is this culture is this. Why is this culture that way? Is this culture that way because you just need a group of those people, or this culture actually play into the world? Right.
I kind of see what you mean.
So man, White, I believe that you just need to redo Apple Black. Redo Apple Black or continue it, but change the narrative of the story. Cause you are one of the greatest at this craft, but first of all, you're in the wrong space. Saturday AM isn't a good space. But not only are you in the wrong space, but you have the potential to make a space for indie manga creators who don't want to be on that weird shit. Make a space for these people, right? Y'all got Saturday AM happening on, man. Diverge from Saturday AM. Make your own shit. Make the story you want to make, because you're the only one bringing in money for them motherfuckers. If you leave, what the fuck they gonna do? If you go up Saturday AM and say, hey man, change all this shit, well, right, nah, or I'm gone. What they gonna do? Say no. You big dog, man. You big money.
How do you
Come
feel
on now.
about both of their career decisions? Not necessarily their writing or their art, but like how their marketing, their publishing, stuff like that.
ddmark is doing amazing.
Is he? He
ddmark
said he
is
wasn't
doing
making
amazing
money.
with that. He don't gotta make no goddamn money. Fuck that money. He ain't gonna
What
never
you
make
mean?
no money. I just told you he can't write. He ain't gonna make no money. You said how I think about his marketing.
Wait, how is he?
Right.
Oh, true. Like the Instagram stuff.
He getting
Okay.
views, ain't it?
Yeah,
He getting
yeah,
comments.
yeah.
He doing that. All he got to do
Yeah.
is sell something. If ddmark say I'm gonna sell this, people gonna buy it. That's facts.
Do you think
That's
he should
facts.
sell independent?
If ddmark goes and says, "Hey guys, I'm making a volume of Ruthless Render, go buy it," at least 200 people are gonna buy it.
I feel the same way. And you think the same thing about White Manga? You think if he went independent, he would sell?
I think that if White Manga went independent, that nigga would kill the game. That nigga would kill the game. If White Manga went independent, and White Manga need to kill Apple Black, make a new story, or redo Apple Black, because he ain't
No,
that
he's
far into
redone
it. That
Apple
shit.
Black enough times, bro. He redid Volume 1.
Oh, yeah.
He redid Volume 2.
See, okay, so he redid it. So you redid something and it didn't work, and you redid it again and it didn't work. Okay, that mean your shit trash. Scrap Apple Black, make some new shit. Make some new shit, man. Bring that shit out, boy. Man, I give you a synopsis for some new shit. I give you the idea for the story. Hit me up, White. We gonna work some more. Go independent. Fuck a Saturday AM, man, because you doing the game. But the real man, the biggest person in this environment don't even do manga. That's the real deal about it.
Who's that?
That's the real deal. Nigga Black Sands.
Oh, true. What?
That's the
He's
big
the
dog. That's big.
I don't know. I think I saw him and Young Ripper are kind of exploding.
Yeah, they big, man. But ain't nobody hitting like Black Sands, man. Black Sands, man.
I haven't checked how
He
much money
Dr.
they make.
Umar Jump, bro. Black Sands, I made a couple mil, bro.
Oh, ooh, okay. I need to do more
That nigga
research
hit
on
over $1 million. I told you, he big dog. Man, look, Black Sands, man. They made him be on Shark. Man, Kevin, I'm gonna tell you why he big dog, man. Cause he like me, man. He like me. He a real nigga who gonna go. My bad, bro. But he a real person. He a real authentic person who gonna go on his platform and do what he want to do with it and tell you, get the fuck out of my face if you ain't rocking with him. And that's how he got his people. You feel me? He a real authentic individual. Not only that, but his story don't gotta be good if people fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that his story, the concept of his story is amazing. Right? I ain't read Black Sands, but I heard a lot. You know, I heard it's basically people say it's Dragon Ball Z with Africans. I ain't know.
Heard it
I'm
was
gonna read his
Avatar
shit
with
though.
Africans.
Hey man, I'm
But
gonna read his
whatever.
shit
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
you see. But look, I don't even from what I hear, his story ain't good. But
Hmm.
because I respect him, I would read his shit just to see what you talking about. You feel me?
Hmm.
But the concept of his story is amazing. Different worlds, different places in the world, different areas of the world got it's almost like Norse mythology. Every different part of the world has its own kind of gods, and those gods have his own society and every culture. Good, you know, that's one thing he is good at though. He good at shaping cultures. He is good at that.
Hmm.
You know, he good at that part.
Do you
But
know about his
yeah, man,
rise? Like, do you know how he rose to fame? Was he like a YouTuber, or did he just go straight to Kickstarter?
bro, this man was goddamn conventions, all this shit.
Oh wow, I need to research that.
Man, he did a video on it, bro. He said, man, I was
Yeah.
doing conventions, man. I had people hit me up talking about they want to do my shit. They want to make a Sara dog and shit. I said, hell no. I
Hmm.
ain't doing no animals. Y'all ain't finna demoralize my story. Bro, he been that
Hmm.
boy. Y'all think because y'all, but people see him, they think because he a fat dude and he just look like a nerd, a goofy, that he not on that. This man is big business, man. This man, he the Dr. Umar Johnson of manga and comics, man. He get on his platform, man.
Wait,
It's
wait,
the
wait. What did
big
you say?
papa.
You said
He
he's the
Dr. Umar
daughter?
Johnson. Dr. Umar
Oh,
Johnson.
oh, okay, okay.
This
He's
man get
Umar
on his
Johnson.
platform. It's the big papa, big Black Sands. Go read Black Sands, man. God damn, man, you ain't fucking with me, man. You're blocked, brother. No demoralization. He like that. That he
Mm.
does what Coffee Comics does a little bit. Like he
Hmm.
like, man, if you ain't fucking with me, fuck you. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, it's that. So yeah, man. The biggest person in the
Indie
indie
comics.
manga scene isn't a manga artist because manga is just comics. Let's face it.
Hmm.
He the biggest. I'm gonna give it to him.
Is he independent?
It's not even manga. Yeah, he independent. That
So,
whole shit is his shit.
okay. So that leads to the next question. How do you feel about independence versus being published?
I feel like independence is gonna take more out of you. It's gonna take more, and honestly, being published is the best route. Um,
Hmm.
it's the best route because guess what? If you're independent, you gotta make your own everything. This man making his own manga, his own show, his own like yeah, man, he doing this shit. But it's easier to be published. Let's face it, it's easy. So most people go before it because it's easier.
Hmm. Was that Runaway in the background, or am I tripping?
No, it definitely is. My brother. See, this is the true part, man. This is the power up, man. You feel me?
Hmm.
This is that, man. Hold up. Dun, dun.
I think I was listening to that yesterday. All right, my next question is: how do you feel about Western manga magazines in general?
They got those?
Yeah, like Onsoru Go, Coffee Comics, and Sejibot have that. There's Shrine Comics. I haven't done much research on them. There's Saturday AM.
No, that's my point.
Oh,
That's my
you
point.
don't know? Okay.
How many people know about it?
Not I don't know about it.
That's my point. If somebody said, "Hey, bro, do you read indie? Do you read Western manga magazines? What they got those?" I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I think that they definitely have a lot of potential, but a lot of people don't know about them. That's an objective fact.
Hmm.
If you're gonna Dark Horse Comics is not a magazine. It's just a comic publisher. But that's I'm telling you, they're the best chance you have of doing manga over here in America. Dark Horse Comics. Viz doing some shit, bro. I talked to a dude. Viz is looking for shojo at the time. Right now, they looking for shojo. Oh, y'all didn't know that? Oh, let me talk about that. Yeah, I talked to a dude. He actually in the process of getting published by Viz. Yeah, yeah. He did the little one shot shit. He talking to an editor.
What's
Yeah,
his
he
name
said they
and what's
looking
his
for
manga name?
my man Desi. My man Desi, y'all can find him. He called Cosmic Cop on Instagram, right? He's gonna be a little girl with pink hair. She gonna look anime character, you know. Yeah, man, he in the process. He got a story coming out. I can't talk too much about it because you know that's personal.
Oh,
But
okay.
man, he put me on game and he said they looking, you know, primarily they got a lot of shoujo going. Viz, you know, though they have, you know, Naruto and all that on the platform, man. He said primarily they got mostly females coming that join, man. He said they looking for shoujo or they looking for just fun manga. They not looking for no heavy plot driven, berserk, you know. So if you going with just a fun, you know, like look at the manga that are actually like the 2 or 3 or 5, you know, these originals they got. They not your average shonen, right? They more shoujo actually, because that's what they say they really looking for right now.
Wait, where
And
can I
they
find
actually
those?
viz.com, man, Viz originals.
The Viz originals. Okay.
And actually, he also told me that they kind of still testing what they want. They don't really know exactly what to go for yet because they don't know what works, because they don't have a lot of originals. They don't know how it's gonna really work. This is a new concept for them. So really, they kind of just testing the waters. So I mean, get into the beginning phases if you got a good like fun, happy go, Way of the House Husband type manga. But other than that, you feel me? You might gotta wait a year until they really decide how they want to work this program. But Dark Horse Comics is up. It's gonna take hella much. And honestly, I'm about to do my second submission for them. But Dark Horse Comics is the wave, man.
I assume you'll make a video when you get the results of Dark Horse Comics.
Oh, definitely, man. Oh, make a vid, boy. I'm finna jump on top of a highway and just yell that shit. Dark Horse. Y'all might see me riding down the street with a black horse and a pistol looking like a cowboy. Yeah, boy, Dark Horse Comics, boy. I'm gonna put the horse on fire, man. Be riding. Y'all gonna think I'm goddamn, what's that, man? The skeleton head dude, man. Skeleton pumpkin head, the Ripper, man. Pumpkin the Ripper, man. I'm gonna be running around like Pumpkin the Ripper, boy.
Well, good luck with that.
He like, hey, you put yourself on fire.
No, I'm not
boy.
saying that sarcastic. I mean genuine. Good luck with the Dark Horse Comics.
Nah, definitely.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Because that's all the questions I got.
Oh man, honestly, man, I really just want to talk about PSS, and really the thing that a lot of people don't understand about it. I'm gonna just throw this in. People, I got a few comments, right? People really don't understand, you know, the Exosia bit, or they say they kind of didn't understand the power system of it. And it's very simple. You just didn't read. And I know some people, they you know, you got your study guide in school, and you feel me? You didn't read the study guide and you forgot about question number 4, and then the test came around and you failed that job. But look, it was 4 pages, damn near 5, detailing the power system. They said verbatim, your soul produces Exosia, right? Ki, basically, right? And then the universe has its own separate energy known as mana, perpetual energy, right? And you use your soul as a catalyst to hold mana, and specifically use mana energy to activate the arts of woe. Exosia can be used for basic ki blast XYZ. Mana is what allows the arts of woe, and it's distinctly depicted when, because of his lack of mana use, Mazerma cannot use conjuring and art of woe, but we do see him use ki blasts because of his Exosia. It's very simple. And then they was like, oh, you know, I don't understand. But guess what, guys? We got a prologue. It's gonna depict pretty much all that information that you didn't read straight up. So it's gonna have your information about how the world works, how the universe was set up, how the gods, you know, fought Maligna, and it's even gonna, like, in the full volume, is gonna have a portion where you see how the Nexus Guild was formed. You're gonna see how Mortals came about, how Exosia came to be. You're gonna get all of that, so definitely look out for the prologue. And you know, if you want to kind of tap into Purge Star Sagas, you know, head on Manga Plus and get some of them free chapters, man. Because hey, like I said, we just using it to get more eyes on it, but that's not where we looking for to get it sold.
How long does it take to make a chapter?
Take a chapter about a month for our team.
Okay.
Sometimes less, but typically about a month.
All right, that makes sense.
So yeah, so far we've been pretty good trying to get monthly releases going and just being on the monthly releases. That's really that's the gist.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, is that everything?
Yep, man, that's everything, bro.
All right, well, thank you, Kayron, for joining me. That's all for this interview.
Hey, man, thanks for having me, man. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
All right, see ya.
All right, man.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and help me revolutionize the manga industry by buying my manga and spreading the word. All important links will be in the description.